Have you ever had that moment, that critical moment where everything is on the line? The presentation, the final shot, the big ask, and instead of feeling powerful, focused, and clear, something else takes over. That voice, the one that whispers, "You're not ready. What if you fail? They're all gonna see you're a fraud." That voice, that feeling, it's not a personal failing, it's a wiring issue. And for years, I let that faulty wiring run my life. It cost me opportunities, it cost me peace, and it almost cost me my dream. But what if you could rewire it? Today, you will learn the 3 mental frameworks used by world-class performers to install what I call the champion's mindset. This isn't just positive thinking, this is a neurological upgrade. To rewire the machine, you first need to understand the default wiring. Deep inside your brain is an ancient alarm system, the amygdala. Its job is simple: keep you safe from threats. A million years ago, that was a saber-toothed tiger. Today, that's your inbox. That's public speaking. That's the fear of rejection. Your amygdala can't tell the difference. It floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline. It shuts down your modern, logical prefrontal cortex, your center for reason, planning, and focus. So in that critical moment, you're not you. You're a modern human being hijacked by a caveman brain. The first step to a champion's mindset is to recognize the hijack as it's happening. I want you to think of the last time you felt that surge of anxiety before something important. What was the narrative? What was the story your brain was telling you? Hold on to that. Once you're aware of the hijack, you have a choice. Most people listen to the critical voice and believe it. Champions do something radically different. They don't argue with the voice, they reframe it. Your brain is a meaning-making machine. It will create a story for every sensation. If your heart pounds before a speech, the amateur story is, "I'm terrified." The champion story is, "My body is priming for peak performance. I am energized." This is called cognitive reframing. It's not lying to yourself, it's telling a more useful truth. Let's practice. That voice saying, "What if I fail?" Reframe it. Ask instead, "What if I succeed? And if I fail, what is the one lesson I can take that will make me stronger?" That voice saying, "Everyone is judging me." Reframe it. "I am here to contribute, not to perform. I am focused on my message, not their reaction." Your internal dialogue is not the absolute truth. It is a broadcast, and you hold the microphone. Awareness stops the sabotage. Reframing changes the channel. But this is how you install the software of success before you even step into the arena. This is the champion's secret: deliberate emotional visualization. Your brain has a remarkable feature called neuroplasticity. It means you can physically change its structure with thought. When you visualize an action with intense detail and emotion, you are firing the same neural pathways as if you were actually performing it. An Oakland athlete doesn't just see themselves winning, they feel the cold metal of the starting block. They hear the crowd, they smell the chlorine. They run through every micro movement, every possible setback, and their perfect response. I want you to try this right now. Think of a challenge you have this week. Close your eyes if you need to. First, see the environment. Where are you? What does it look like? Sound like? Now, see yourself there, not as a spectator, but through your own eyes. You are calm. You are confident. Your posture is strong. Now feel the emotions, the focus, the determination, the quiet certainty. Your heart isn't pounding with fear, it's beating with purpose. Now watch yourself navigate the entire event perfectly, from start to finish. You handling questions with ease. You making the shot. You staying composed under pressure. You have just laid down new neural wiring. You have given your brain a blueprint to follow. The final piece. You've got the awareness, the reframe, the blueprint, but in the heat of the moment, you need a trigger, a switch you can flip to instantly access that champion's state. This is called an action anchor, a physical ritual that tells your brain it's time. It could be a single deep breath, holding your thumb and forefinger together, or a specific power pose. It must be simple, repeatable, and yours. For years, before every single one of these videos, I do the same thing. I close my eyes, I take one deep breath, and I tap my chest twice. In that moment, I'm not a guy nervous about the camera. I am a person with a message. That small action anchors me to my mission. Your brain associates the physical action with the mental state you've been practicing. It collapses the gap between thinking like a champion and being one. So here is your new protocol. When you feel the old wiring spark, the anxiety, the doubt, you acknowledge the hijack. Ah, there's my amygdala. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I've got this. Then you execute the reframe. You change the internal story from a threat to a challenge. You've already built the blueprint through daily visualization. And you activate the anchor with your physical ritual, locking in the champion's state. This isn't a one-time fix. This is a practice, a discipline. You are the architect of your mind. And today, you have the plans. The world isn't won by the strongest or the smartest. It's won by those who have mastered the world within.